I just finished rereading the Hunger Games trilogy and rewatching the movies, and I've got quite a bit to say. So let's get this started, shall we? And yeah, I'm using this filter because 1, I love it, and 2, my skin isn't looking its best right now. So yeah. Anyway, so I first started reading the books and watching the movies when I was probably in high school, and now as an adult, I think things differently. So when I first finished reading the book, sorry, I'm at a dog. I'm in a hospital. So when I first finished the first book, I'm like, oh no, he lost his leg. Oh my god, that's horrible. That's so sad. And it is. Trust me, it is. And then I watched the movie, and he didn't lose his leg in the movie. Peter didn't lose his leg in the movie. And I'm like, oh my god, thank God he didn't lose his leg. I'm so happy for him. But now as an adult, I'm like, oh my god, why did they do this? Alright, let's talk about it. The whole point of the Hunger Games is that it changes you, both mentally and physically. And in Peter's case, he always talks about that he doesn't want the capital to change him, and it did change him. He lost his leg, and later on they hijack him, and he basically kind of loses his mind, his true self. And the fact that they didn't, in the movie, that they didn't make him lose his leg, that's an important aspect, because that ties in with why they had to separate in Catching Fire. And sure, they kind of like go around that, but it was important for him to lose his leg because it's how the Hunger Games changed him. They changed him physically, and they changed him mentally. Now let's backtrack a little bit. This scene, this one right over here. First off, why are they like an older version of themselves? This scene, the bread scene, happens when Katniss is 11 and Peeta's like 11 or 12. Why is this? What is happening? Katniss is supposed to be 11, same age as Peeta. So tell me why this is their 17-year-old version of them. Okay, so Katniss lost her father like maybe a year ago, I think, and she hasn't ate in days. She is starving. She hasn't ate in days, and Peeta burns the bread on purpose and then throws it to her because he sees that she's hungry, and this happens when they're kids, which is what establishes their entire relationship. So this is just, they should have like casted like a younger version of them so they could film this scene. So that's first of all. Now let's keep on going. Okay, now, where is Madge in the movies? Where is she? The fact that they didn't include her in the movies is just criminal, because technically Madge is Katniss's best female friend, and she's the one that gives Katniss her Mockingjay pin before she leaves for the Hunger Games. Katniss didn't find it in Greasy Say's section in the hub. Madge gives it to her before Katniss leaves and gives her a kiss on the cheek. The fact that they didn't include her again is just messed up. Now let's talk about Haymitch. Sure, they didn't make him look like how Haymitch is supposed to look like, but I can overlook that because I love the actor. I think he's very, very talented, and he did an amazing job playing Haymitch. So let's move on. Let's talk about again, Katniss and Peeta. In the movies, they completely messed up their love story. Okay. In the movies, they didn't include all the small conversations that they had, which is, that's how their love story continues, and through their conversations and their moments, their love story grows. And the fact that they didn't include those small conversations, again, it's so stupid. Let's talk about the carriage scene. Okay, here we go. The outfit is amazing. The special effects were awesome. In the carriage scene, Katniss, changes her entire personality. Okay, so she can appeal to the crowd, so she can get sponsors, so she can survive. And the fact that they didn't make Jennifer Lawrence do this, again, it's a blotch, because that's how she ended up, getting liked by the capital citizens. She should have done they should have kept that personality change from Katniss. And by this point, Katniss and Peeta were getting along. So when, he holds her hand, and she pulls away abruptly, they should have included Cena, mouthing to them, hold hands. And then, again, by then, Katniss and Peeta were already getting along, and they were maybe not like friends, but they were civil with each other. So yeah, the drastic change of Katniss's personality from her closed up self to this very girly and very kind of playing the crowd personality change should have been included. It needed to be included. Now let's talk about the training scene. Right here. Haymitch specifically told them, do not show your skills, don't show the others what you can do, and stick together. And what's the first thing that they do in the movies? They have Peeta show his skills and separate Katniss and Peeta. Peeta throws that silver ball thing, which is again showing his skills, and Haymitch specifically in the book said, do not show your skills. And Katniss and Peeta, they stick together. And again, the movies just completely separate. Oy. Let's talk about the games themselves. So for the most part, I don't have any problems with it, except for a few details. Now, let's talk about Rue. I still cry. Oh my goodness, I still cry. So let's go back to where Katniss is climbing the tree, and there's the tracker jacker nest above her. Rue warns her. That's night. She warns her, hey, look up. There's tracker jacker nest above you. And in the movies, it's in the morning where Rue tells Katniss, drop it on them, and that's not right. Let's go to part 2 because I'm gonna run out of time.